Welcome to Versus Tennis. This is an arcade game released by Nintendo all the way back in 1984, even though it wasn't originally an arcade game, because I think this actually came out on the Famicom just a few days before it debuted in arcades, actually. But regardless, this is an arcade conversion of, well, tennis. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what this game is. It is quite literally just tennis. There's no additional bells and whistles attached to it. It was one of the earliest sports games that Nintendo released. They originally developed this game in 1983, but it didn't get released on the Famicom until January of 1984. It also made its debut in Japanese arcades around that same time. The arcade version of tennis eventually made its way to North America in March of that year, and it was also released as a launch title for the NES in 1985, and also as a launch title for the Game Boy in North America. There was also a Game Boy port that was made of this game too. So yeah, I don't really have that much more of an explanation as to what this game is. I mean, it's tennis, dude, and I'm gonna assume that most of you are familiar with the concept of tennis. Basically, you got two people, and you take turns hitting a ball around with a racket. That's about it. I mean, obviously, the rules of the game themselves go a little bit deeper than that, but I'm just giving you like a very simplified explanation as to what the sport itself is like. And I mean, this game is a pretty faithful recreation of tennis as a sport, I would say. You serve the ball back and forth between 2 or 4 players, because you can also play doubles in this game. Interestingly, you can actually have all 4 players be human players in the arcade version. That's not what we're gonna do today, though, because I'm only playing this by myself, so we're just gonna play singles. There are several different ways that you can serve the ball, of course. You can volley it, you can lob it, you can also smash it, if you really want to just, like, send the ball home. But overall, it's a pretty simple recreation of tennis, cause the controls themselves are also very basic too. I think there's only, like, you know, you can move in 4 different directions, well, technically 8, cause I think you can also move diagonally. And there's only 2 different buttons that you use for swinging the racket, and I think one of the buttons allows you to backhand the ball, essentially. So why exactly am I choosing to play this game today? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason is that this is actually a game that I have played quite a bit before. I played an emulated version of the NES port in Animal Crossing on the GameCube. Indeed, this was another one of the many NES games that you could uncover and find and play in the original Animal Crossing. And this was one of the games that I managed to find on one of my really old Animal Crossing saves. And the second reason is that I've had this idea for a while now to cover some of the earliest attempts by Nintendo to create sports games. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with games like Wii Sports and the most recent Nintendo Switch Sports that came out earlier this year. But something I've wanted to do for a while now is that I've wanted to cover some of the sports games that Nintendo made all the way back in the 80s, many of which were released as launch titles for the NES, including tennis. And I've wanted to do this not necessarily because those games are good, because, to be honest, a lot of them are not. I more so wanted to do it just because I thought it would be an interesting look at some of Nintendo's early history with sports games. Of course, Nintendo are always making sports games, but the vast majority of the sports games that they release nowadays feature Mario characters, and they're set in the Mario universe. And to be fair, I have covered some of those sports games from Nintendo as well, because I have done videos on games like Mario Golf and even Mario Tennis in the past. But for the longest time now, I've wanted to cover some of the sports games that Nintendo made that are quite literally just recreations of the sports themselves, with no, like, additional stuff added onto it, I guess you could say. In addition to tennis, Nintendo also released other sports games for the NES, such as soccer and volleyball and even ice hockey. They also released a baseball game on the NES, but I already did a video on that game quite a few years ago, actually. But now, I would finally like to try and cover some of the other sports games that Nintendo made for the NES, and show you guys some of the earliest attempts that Nintendo made at creating sports games. I wanted to cover tennis as the next game, because again, I did already play NES baseball, but I wanted to play tennis as the next one because I do probably have the most amount of nostalgia for this game in particular, just because I used to play it all the time in Animal Crossing. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Versus Tennis was also the very first game that Nintendo released in their Versus series of arcade games, or for the Nintendo Versus system as it was known. This is also another Versus game that has a dual screen format. It actually does use two screens, much like Versus Wrecking Crew. This time around though, it seems like the screens are actually synced with each other, because I noticed that if you're just playing with one player versus the computer, the top screen doesn't move at all. It seems like the top screen actually freezes until the game is over. And I did notice that if you try to play with 4 players, like 4 human players, it does actually use the top and bottom screens. Like the top screen will be showing player 3 and 4's point of view from their side of the court. How exactly Nintendo accomplished this back in 1984 is beyond my understanding, but for its time, it was pretty impressive. So once again, I am only showing one screen at a time here, because we're only going to be playing this on one screen anyway. So we do have quite a lot of dip switch options this time around, and I am going to bring up a different source here very quickly. This is just going to look a teensy tiny bit scuffed, but because I have it zoomed in, this menu would not appear properly. But if we go into dip switches here, yeah, there's a lot of different settings that we can choose here. So difficulty versus computer and player. So I do know that in the NES version, you do get to choose the difficulty of your opponent. You can choose between a number of 1 to 5. Yeah, easy, normal, medium, and hard. I don't know what exactly the difference would be between normal and medium, but it seems like these are set to easy by default. Racket size, large and small, I don't know what that actually changes. Extra score, 1 set, 1 game. You can even change the court color from green to blue. Copyright from Japan to USA. You can also enable service mode. This is just like coinage stuff that you can configure. Yeah, rackets per game is like the amount of lives that you have. There's also a lives counter in this version of tennis. I don't believe that there's a lives counter in the NES port. And then you have demo sounds where, you know, there's just sounds that play during the demo. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's just start playing some good old-fashioned tennis here. So there's 4 game choices that you can also select from. Game choice 1 is 1 player versus computer. Game choice 2 is, I think, player versus player. Game choice 3 is 2 players versus a computer, and game choice 4 is 2 players versus 2 players, and game choice 4 does utilize the top and bottom screens. If you insert more credits, then you get to select the other game choices here, as you can see. 1 credit only allows you to select between game choice 1 and 3. Game choice 2 you need to insert 2 credits for, and game choice 4 you need to insert 4 credits. We're gonna just go to game choice 1 for now, and we're just gonna get started right away. So one thing I noticed here in this version of the game as well is that you appear to play as a female character, and that's actually interesting because I don't remember if the NES port allows you to play as a female character or not. But, yeah, one thing I did notice as well is that all of the computer opponents are always male characters. I don't know, it's just, something weird that I noticed about the game. Yeah, aside from the fact that you also have lives in this game for whatever reason, but I guess it makes sense because it's an arcade game. Yeah, so the interesting thing is that this tennis game actually does feature Mario in it. As you can see, he is the referee. He's wearing white and black overalls for some odd reason. I don't know why. But yeah, he's just basically calling whether or not the ball is in or out. So, if you don't understand the basic rules of tennis, so this guy is serving right here, and you have to make the ball bounce in, I think, the top half of the court. Because I do believe if it bounces in the, well, I mean, if it bounces out of the court like that, then that's an out, and your opponent gets points. But yeah, the court is separated into alleys. I believe that's what they're called. And when you're serving the ball, you need to make sure that the, well, also you also need to be aware of whenever the opponent tries to smash the ball as well. I do believe you actually perform that action automatically when you're near the net, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, when you're serving the ball, you need to make sure that it actually, oh my god, dude, I am just, what am I doing right now? Probably should have backhanded that one, but anyway. You need to make sure that the ball bounces in the top part of the alley. If it bounces in the bottom part, then that is considered a fault and you have to serve again. If you get 2 faults in a row, then your opponent gets points. Because clearly you just don't even know how to play tennis properly. Okay, wow, I don't think I actually do, honestly. Yeah, so the referee decides to just give your opponent points instead. Yeah, obviously try not to hit the net either when you're serving, because that also counts as a fault, and if you do it twice in a row, then your opponent gets points. So I do believe your character does throw the ball in the air automatically, though. I do notice as well that a lot of the actions in this game are, like, mostly automated. Of course, you have to actually serve the ball manually, but the whole action of your character, like, throwing the ball into the air in order to serve, you don't actually need to press any button at all in order for that to happen. It just happens automatically. But you do need to try and hit the ball when it's at a certain height, because if you hit the ball way too high, then it will land in the bottom half of the court, and, you know, you'll definitely end up getting a fault from that. Also, if you try to hit the ball when it's at, like, its maximum height in the air, you'll actually miss the ball altogether, and it will just drop to the ground, and that also counts as a fault. I do believe it's also possible to hit the ball at a really fast speed, so fast that the opponent doesn't have time to react to it. So that's also another way that you can score points as well. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, this guy is just straight up, like, smashing this ball here. Yeah, there's different kinds of, like, serves that you can throw here, of course. But again, I do believe that they're all done automatically, depending on, like, your position on the court. Because I don't think there's any specific button that allows you to smash the ball. I think if you get really close to the net, you do it automatically, kind of like that right there. Now that being said, there is one button in this game that allows you to hit the ball a lot higher in the air, which I think is this? Yeah, there we go. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm so glad that was actually in. Actually, I just remembered as well that that's what the other button actually does. I don't think that's, like, backhanded. No. Because I think it depends on, like, your position on the court. Because I do notice that the stance of your character does change, depending on, like, where you're standing on the court. And again, that happens automatically. I also want to note as well that your character can also get hit by the ball, and that actually counts as an in. There we go. Try to get the advantage point here. Yeah, so if you're playing, like, NES tennis, or I guess, like, Versus tennis, or Nintendo tennis, or whatever the hell you want to call this, yeah, positioning is key, for absolute sure. Okay, well, there we go, I actually got it. So is that, like, was that the end of the first set? I do believe you play 3 sets in total, in order to, like, win the game. I'm not sure if that was, like, the first set that we completed here. I'm not sure exactly how many game points I need in order to beat a set. I don't remember. I should remember, because I used to play this in Animal Crossing a lot. Yeah, but I don't exactly know. I don't exactly remember. I just find it so weird how this game has a lives counter. A tennis game that has a freaking lives counter, dude. If you don't beat this guy in a tennis match, you literally die. It's very high stakes tennis here. I mean, the opponent's behavior is definitely bizarre on easy difficulty, because it's like sometimes he tries really hard, other times he doesn't. Okay, well, I'm definitely not trying hard at all. No, we're still in the first set, actually. Okay, well, what in the world are you doing, dude? Oh my god, playing against freaking Roger Federer over here. What is going on? There we go. Friggin' serve it. Okay, something else that I also know about this game, I don't even know how that worked, but I'm happy about it regardless. Yeah, so something else that I also need to note as well is that if it takes too long for either player to score a point, the ball will actually get a lot faster. The ball speed actually speeds up gradually as the game progresses until, you know, someone finally fails to serve the ball and someone gets a point. So it does get progressively more difficult as it goes on, so it's just a matter of, like, reflexes as well, not just positioning. I imagine this would be even more difficult if you were playing with doubles, but yeah, I would also try to play doubles by myself, but I don't actually know what the controls are for player 2 in this game, and I don't really care either, so okay, I'm gonna spike this. Oh wait, oh damn it. The ball was still way too high. I thought it was at a I thought it was at a good, like height that I would be able to hit it, but I guess not. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, wait, no, because I was hitting the wrong button. Well, it still worked either way. Who cares? As long as it's working out for me, then it doesn't even matter if my strategies are complete garbage, okay? Because the AI is garbage, and that matters way more to me. Okay, but in all seriousness, though, I wanna see if I can, like... Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, well... I wasn't gonna hit it when he was at the net, because I really don't think that would have worked out either way. Alright, there we go. I actually hit a fast shot that time. I don't exactly know how to hit those, like, consistently, though. I almost feel like they're kind of random. Because I feel like, oftentimes, I'm just hitting the ball the way I normally do, but sometimes it, like, travels at a faster speed that the opponent can't actually react to. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't exactly know how, like, any of the systems in this game work. Really. Okay, we gotta try and make a bit of a comeback here. I've already destroyed, like, 3 of my rackets. Or was that 2? I actually can't tell. Okay, well, I think it's because I'm not making, like, risky enough plays. Like, okay, hang on, I'm just gonna let that bounce. There we go, just throw it. There we go. Yeah, so it can actually bounce. Okay, I don't know how that worked, but... Yeah, so after you serve the ball, you can actually bounce it in the, like, the bottom half of the opposing player's court. It's only for when you serve the ball that you have to hit in, like, the top half. Or, like, the top alley, I guess. It doesn't matter where you hit the ball, like, anywhere else after you serve it. Okay, let's see here. I do have the advantage point. I actually didn't even realize I got the advantage. Okay, well... Yeah, so now we're just gonna go back to deuces here. So, I mean, this could go on for, actually, quite a while. If we're able to just, like, score on each other back and forth here. So I gotta make sure. Gotta make sure. Oh, goodness. This guy's just camping at the net, okay? Can you, like, back up for a second, please? I'm gonna send it. Okay, well, it hit me right in the face. That's not how you send it. That's not how you do a full send. That's how you break your nose. Hang on. Oh my god, dude, come on. I am trying to swing it as hard as I can. Again, this is one of the things I said when I mentioned that positioning was key. Also, I swear to god, that guy just, like, zipped to the other side, like, instantly. What actually was that? Oh, wait, is this guy cheating? Wait a second, I just realized. I think the AI is actually doing something shady. Hang on a second, let me see something here. Yeah, dude. Why is that guy moving so fast? I just realized. Hang on. When I hit the ball, he, like, zips towards... Okay, he actually got a fault there. Yeah, when I hit the ball somewhere, this guy actually... Oh, he got a double fault, okay. He just gave me that point. Alright. Well, that's what you get for trying too hard. And that's what you get for not trying at all. Okay, hang on. I feel like this AI is doing something really weird right now. Like, doing some really weird behavior. Hang on a second. I need to like, try and see what actually is happening here. Oh my god, wait a second. Why is the ball going so fast all of a sudden? Is this, like, the match point? This might be match point, actually. 4-4? We're tied? Okay, I can't even hit the damn ball anymore. What is happening? Hang on, I gotta concentrate here, guys. Hold up. Hold up for a second. I feel like this guy is doing some weird movements right now. Oh my god. The smashes are too powerful, dude. The final smashes are too powerful. Well, okay, fine then. You know what? I'm gonna change the court color. I'm gonna change the court color here. Okay, wait, I actually need to reset the game in order for this to work. Okay, you know what? I might be making a huge mistake right now, but I am kind of curious. I did actually set the difficulty versus computer to hard. I just kind of want to see, like, how difficult this can actually get. I'm very curious about this. I changed the color of the tennis court, which also seems to change the color of the opponent, actually. So I guess I'm going up against someone else now. Okay, well, already I'm just hitting this way too hard. Hang on a minute. Yeah, how exactly is this gonna go? Like, how much more difficult is this guy on hard mode? I gotta figure this out. Oh my god, I'm not figuring out oh, well, I hit his elbow with the ball. Goodness gracious, we're all just acting like freaking meat shields in this game of tennis. Wow, I mean, right now, the biggest enemy in this game is myself, because I can't serve this ball to save my existence. Oh god, okay. This guy might try to use more smashes, if I had to guess. Maybe he's gonna use more smashes? Let's see. Yeah, bro, why are you just camping around the damn net all the time? Okay, yeah, sometimes he hits the ball, like, super low as well. Okay, well, I actually got him that time. He completely missed. I'm definitely a fan of his, cyan-colored outfit. Also, I find it interesting how this also seems to change the color of the people in the stands. They're all green now. Let's see here. Let's see if maybe the... Oh, wait, he actually got hit by that. Let's see if the different colored court might give me an advantage somehow. Okay, well, hard mode my foot. Hard mode my entire ankle. Okay, stop. Just... Oh my goodness, that was a big serve, actually. I have the advantage point, though, so let's see if I can get the first game point, possibly? Maybe? Okay, yeah, this guy is definitely, like, zipping around all over the place, dude. This is some wonky AI. I don't know, this wouldn't be called rubber banding, would it? No, because, I mean, this is not a racing game, so... I don't know what you would call this, but it's weird. It feels rigged in a way. But then again, I feel like... Given that this is an arcade game, maybe this was intentional? Okay, well, either way, I got the first game point. Well, actually, no, because he scored against me again. I have the advantage point. Okay, let's try and do this. Let's try and do this the smart way. That's not how we do things the smart way. Why use a tennis racket when you can just use your crotch to hit the ball? Yeah, of course, that totally works. Oh my god, kill me. I also like how sometimes the sprites appear, like, above the Mario's text bubble there, because it almost looked like that guy was walking on top of Mario's text bubble. Also, he got the first game point, so whatever. I'm numb inside. Okay, let's try it again. Do a couple of serves. Okay, that was good. That was good at the very least, okay? You completely missed that serve. Very nice. I want to try and get a smash in here. Like this right here. There we go. Do it. Oh my god. 2 smashes in a row. The second one actually worked. Oh goodness. Okay, where is he sending that to? Damn it. All right, let's recalibrate. Let's recalibrate here for a minute. Hit it from this side. I wasn't gonna go smash it. Okay, I'm not smashing it right here. God, he's tricking me too, because I think that the ball's gonna go to like one side, but then it goes to the other side. Okay, hang on a minute. He's just lobbing the ball right. He's like volleying it, I think. Is that the actual term for when you just hit the ball softly when you're near the net and not like smashing it into outer space? I think. I don't know that much about tennis, okay? If I'm wrong about that, please, for the love of God, correct me. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to get to that in time. Goodness. Please correct me if I'm wrong about any of this terminology, because I'm not a very big sports guy, okay? I am like a pretty big like racing guy, but not like a sports guy. I mean, I know that racing is technically considered a sport as well, but like I'm not like a big traditional sports guy, I guess you could say. Oh my god. This dude is trying to kill me with this damn ball right now. That's what he's trying to do. He's straight up trying to murder me with this ball. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see how this goes. I want to see if I can score at least like 1 game point against hard difficulty AI. I want to see if I can do it. Oh, I probably could have smashed that because that went high. Okay, well it doesn't matter because he stayed at the net for some reason. Let's try this. Try it again. Try it again. Hit it that way. Well, could I try to backhand it? Hit it. Where's this gonna go? Over that way? Okay, well, I mean, that was gonna go out, but thank God he hit it. So, it didn't. Good. Very nice. Thank you for saving me, at least. Okay, well, he didn't bother saving me there. I don't really appreciate that one. I don't really appreciate that one. Okay, well, I don't appreciate that either, because now I'm just trying too hard again. Serve it normally. You gotta hit the ball when it's starting to come back down. If you hit the ball when it's, like, really high up in the air, then you're sure to get a fault, because you're gonna hit it way too damn hard. You gotta try and hit it while it's, like, beginning to fall back. Because I noticed that if you hit it at that point, then it will pretty much always land in the top alley in the opposing team's court. If you always hit it too high, then yeah, it's like guaranteed fault, basically. It's all about positioning and timing as well. Oh, goodness me. Okay, that went at an angle that I just could not get to. I mean, if you are curious as to what it looks like if you try hitting the ball and end up missing while you're serving, I can show you what this looks like. So when it's at the highest point, when you're like throwing it up, and then you try to swing, you will miss the ball and you'll get a fault. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, that only happens when you try hitting the ball at like its highest point in its highest point in its flight, I guess you could say, when you're like throwing it. Okay, again, thank you for saving me, but it didn't matter either way because I missed. Yeah, so that's basically what that looks like. Dropping the ball still counts as a fault though. So it's not that much different from just hitting it too hard, basically. If you don't hit it at all, you still get a fault. You hit it too hard, you get a fault. So just try not to do that too many times, basically. Okay, well, I'm at least glad that all the characters in this game move really damn fast, at least, because look how fast my character moves. I'm trying not to focus on my character right now, because this ball is flying too damn fast that I can't focus on, like, 3 things at a time here. I just need to focus on where the ball is at. And that's really hard to do when you're also trying to, like, commentate at the same time. It requires, like, your absolute concentration, which is also why I was worried about commentating this game in the first place, but we're trying here. Maybe I'm not trying. Maybe that's actually a lie. Maybe I'm not trying at all. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Every single time he hits it the other way at a diagonal, like, trajectory. And I can't get to that fast enough in time. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, well, you know what? I think I can actually walk up to, the chair that Mario is standing on. And I can actually, like, swing the racket at him. It doesn't actually do anything, but it kind of looks like I'm trying to attack Mario, and I do actually kind of like that. So that's probably what I might be doing here in just a moment, because this is not going... Oh my god, I can't, dude. I'm swinging this too early. I think that's the problem. Hang on a minute. Hang on a moment. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna make a comeback. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. Don't hit it, he's not hitting it that hard. Okay, well, he didn't hit it that hard, but again, it went at an angle. Maybe I should just start, like, moving towards where that ball is gonna go. Like, to the other side of the court, like, immediately. To try and predict where the ball's actually gonna fly to. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. No, you know what? I want a rematch. I want a quick rematch. I was not content with that performance whatsoever. Oh my god, I'm already not content with this performance. Goodness. No, I wanna try that one more time. I wanna try that one more time. I wanna try that one more time. Okay, go away from the net, please. Don't just want to have you hanging out there all the time. There we go. Oh, he's gonna... No, he just volleyed it. He volleyed it. Okay, well, I knew where it was going, and I still screwed it up either way. I even knew where it was going, dude. Oh my god. Okay, here... Oh, goodness. Every single time, dude, he always stays near the net. Okay, I need to perform some smashes myself, I think. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Sometimes he's Roger Federer, other times he's just an idiot. I don't understand this AI. I don't know. I understand nothing about this. Okay, smash. Oh, okay, it was too high, it was too high. There we go. I saved it at least. I saved it. Oh my god, he's gonna do this again. Oh my god. Why am I having such a hard time hitting this ball all of a sudden? Hang on. Hang on a minute. We're gonna... No, there we go. I actually made it this time. God, he's also hitting the ball, like, really low as well, which I think is making it even harder for me to actually hit it. There we go. He can also hit the ball very low so that it bounces really low. Okay, maybe this was actually a bad choice to set this to hard difficulty, because this is not working out in my favor at all. I mean, for the most part, it's not. For the most part. I mean, I'm still getting some points here and there, but... I mean, more often than not, this guy is just... He's too good. He's just way too damn good. But I mean, even in easy mode, I still seem to struggle, but at least I got to, like, 4-4. Score a 4-4. Okay, did I hit it low that time? I don't know how any of this works. I don't know what this ball is doing. Sometimes I feel like this ball has a mind of its own. Okay, well, we're at deuces again, at least. Alright. Hang on a second. We can bring it back. We can bring it back. God. I need to just stop... I need to just stop talking. That's what I gotta do. Literally every time I talk, I jinx myself. For like 11 years... Oh my god. I can't right now, dude. Okay, I'm gonna switch up my strategy. I'm just gonna smash it whenever I can. Okay, I think I am actually hitting the wrong button. Because I keep forgetting that there's one button that actually, like, lobs the ball high in the air, kind of like that. And then there's one where I can smash it like that. Yeah, okay, I'm hitting the wrong button. I definitely am. Oh my god. How in the world is this happening right now? And, I mean, sometimes he just straight up misses the ball. He doesn't do anything about it. Well, I mean, he clearly does, but he does it very badly, and it causes me to score. Which is definitely what I would like. I would like to see that happen more often. But I made the mistake of setting this to hard, so... I brought this on myself, more or less. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my... This dude is trying to murder me. This dude is absolutely just trying to straight up brutalize me with this damn tennis ball. What is going on? This dude is a cold-blooded killer. He might possibly be a Terminator. I don't know. Okay, come on here. Come on here. We can bring it back. We can bring it back. We can make the comeback. Okay? The comeback of the century. Alright? This is not a problem. This is not a problem at all. There we go. That's still in. That didn't go over the line. That's fine. Okay, cool. Mario seems to agree. I mean, Mario's not even saying anything right now. He's literally just looking at the ball. Just tracking the ball. Okay, here we go. Here we go. He did actually score on me, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We can make the comeback. There we go, okay? The comeback is starting right now. It's starting right now. I guarantee you it is starting right now. Come on here. There we go. Oh my goodness, he's already freaking smashing it. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make this comeback. Just watch the comeback. The comeback is gonna happen right now. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't think I need to wait for the ball to bounce anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing. Come on here. Just hit it. I just gotta hit it. That's what I gotta... Oh my god. That went so high. Holy frick. Oh, he's hitting it really high now. What is he doing? What exactly is he doing? I don't know what his game plan is exactly. Well, I know what his game plan is. His game plan is to literally kill me right now. Oh my god, he zipped. He zipped again, I swear. I saw that, dude. You can't fool me twice. Well, you didn't even fool me from the beginning, but like, oh my god. He's just a madman. He's an actual madman. Goodness. Okay. Why do I keep just saying that word over and over? Goodness. Why do I keep saying it that way as well? Okay, well... Wait, that was out? Wait, how was that out, though? Did he actually hit it over the line? Was I standing over here? When he hit that? I don't know, I thought it hit me. Okay, well that one was out. Frick off, dude. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't actually tell if that was out or not, but apparently Mario thought it was, so I don't know. I'm just gonna listen to Mario on that one. Mostly because it benefits me, because I get a point from that. Alright, come on here. Come on here. Make the comeback. There we go. Hit the net. Very nice. Okay. Just need a few more screw-ups from you. Kind of like that. And I'll be able to start making some kind of comeback here if I even can. Oh my god, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. We gotta do it, okay? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this well. We're gonna do this the right way. Because I'm not doing anything the right way right now, so I want to try and change that. Let's go. Okay, we're at 30. We're at 30. Just need to hit it 2 more times. Okay, there we go. That's good. That was a fast serve. Still don't know how to do those consistently, but there we go. 40. So we're gonna see if I can get at least 1 set point. Like, my whole goal right now is to just try and score at least, like, 1 game point against hard difficulty AI, okay? That's all I've been trying to do for, like, the past 15 or 20 minutes. I can do it. I know I can. I know I can. Come on here. Oh my god, he's gonna spike it. There we go, I saved it. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's the game point. There's the first game point, at least. I got 1. I'm happy about that. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, I just gotta try and get 4 more of those, and we'll win the game here. Just try to get 4. Oh my god. The comeback is starting to happen, okay? At least I'm not getting shut out. Okay? I'm at least happy about that. I'm not getting shut out of this game. It's very good. I got at least 1 game point. I'm happy about that. Against hard difficulty AI, no less. Oh my god, I'm just throwing it away. I'm throwing away everything that I've worked for up to this point, and I didn't work for that much either. I'm throwing away practically nothing. Okay, come on. No, I'm not gonna lose this easily. Okay, maybe I am gonna lose that easily, because this guy is just hitting so many smashes that I just cannot predict at all. Never mind, I think we're actually done with this video, because other than that, guys, that's all there is to, Versus Tennis. I mean, yeah, that's literally the whole game. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said that this game was quite literally just tennis. That's it. That's all it is. I mean, if you want an example of what doubles mode looks like, yeah, this is what it looks like. Okay, well, apparently my teammate is just garbage too. Great. I mean, I know there was just a demo, but still, that was kind of funny. Yeah, so I think that is where we're actually gonna end the video, guys, because I don't really have anything more to say about this. I mean, it's tennis. What more can you say about tennis? A bunch of people just swinging a racket around. That's all it is. Okay, they got an out that time at least. Yeah, just hit a ball around with a racket and try to score points. Except that one guy was definitely, like, trying to injure me with the ball, I think. I'm pretty sure he was just straight up trying to take me out. He was trying to snuff me out on the court, dude. I don't know. There's something that I don't really trust about the AI in this game, because I feel like the AI moves way faster than it really should. I don't know. I could have sworn that the AI was, like, doing a lot of, like, really strange movements where they were, like, moving, like, extremely fast. Seemingly a lot faster than my own character can move. Like, that's the thing that I found really weird. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed that either, but I most certainly did. I definitely noticed something really off about that, about the way that the AI was moving. Like, even when I had the AI set to easy mode, it looked really strange. Something looked really off about that. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo did that on purpose, cause, I mean, this is an arcade game. They could have possibly implemented that as a way to make the game more difficult so that people would insert more quarters into the game to see if they could try and beat it on the higher difficulties. It would have made sense back then, because I'm pretty sure a lot of game developers at the time were aware that if they could implement some sort of mechanic that made the game a lot harder, then it would most likely encourage people to dump even more quarters into their arcade cabinets, and therefore they make even more money. I mean, that's more or less what the developers of Mortal Kombat did. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about this. I mean, that's basically it. It's an arcade conversion of an NES game, well, originally a Famicom game, because this did originally come out for the Famicom before it made its way to arcades, unlike Wrecking Crew. And yeah, it's not that much different from the original. It does seem like they removed the option to select your difficulty, though, because like I said, in the Famicom and NES versions, you could select between, like, a difficulty of 1 to 5 for your opponent. Doesn't seem like you can do that in this game. I mean, you can definitely select a difficulty, but you have to, like, mess around with some of the dip switches on the cabinet itself in order to change the difficulty of the opponents. So I do find that that is a little bit of a weird change, but other than that, it seems mostly identical to the NES version that I remember playing in Animal Crossing a long time ago, so yeah, not too much else to say here. This was one of Nintendo's earliest attempts at making a tennis game, and, well, I wouldn't say that it's anywhere near as refined as some of the Mario Tennis games that Nintendo later released, and also like the tennis game mode in Wii Sports, or did Wii Sports Resort also have a tennis mode? I'm pretty sure it did. And I think Nintendo Switch Sports also has a tennis mode too, so yeah, definitely not as refined as, like, those versions of tennis that Nintendo would later go on to make. But it's a good starting point, at least. I do like the very fast-paced nature of the game. It's a good challenge, at least, like when you're playing on the harder difficulties, because my god, man, this game does seem to get incredibly challenging on the harder difficulties. This game really is like a test of your reflexes and also your positioning as well, so yeah, there's definitely, like, there's a good challenge to this, at least. A decent challenge, for sure. So, if you want to play this game in modern times, well, you can't get this game on the Wii Virtual Console anymore, because the Wii Virtual Console doesn't exist. It was taken into the backyard and shot, because this was available on the Wii Virtual Console at one point. I think it was also available on the Wii U Virtual Console, but if you want to play this game on the Switch, you actually can. This game has been available on Nintendo Switch Online ever since the service launched, if I'm not mistaken. This game has been available on NSO since at least 2018. Not this particular version of the game, not the arcade port, but the NES version specifically. So, if you have an NSO subscription, you can actually go on your Switch and play this right now. This is one of the many NES titles that you can get when you get a subscription to NSO. As per usual, I am not going to be providing a link to where you can download the ROM of this game because, again, it's legal gray area and I don't want to get into any trouble. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave the video. There is definitely going to be more of these videos coming soon, because I do want to eventually show off, like, soccer, volleyball, and ice hockey, all the other, like, sports titles that Nintendo released for the NES. But yeah, get ready for more 8-bit sports games on my channel coming soon, because this is actually something that I have wanted to do for a while, and I want to just finally, you know, put my plans into practice, as it were. And with all of that being said, thank you guys for watching as always, and yeah, I will see you in the next video I make. Later!